What's happening, people? I've taken some time to think about what's going on with Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and I know my reaction is going to be one that a lot of people hate, just because it's not theirs. But I want you to understand something and why I say what I'm going to say. Call of Duty, regardless of what they do, Black Ops, Ghost, World War II, whatever, ever since last generation, I'd say closer to the end of it, so like right before this generation started, as the last generation started to end, Call of Duty has basically gone way downhill, and it seems like nothing will make this franchise survive. Okay? Their stories are always bland. Black Ops does have some decent storytelling and is really fun online. Obviously, I play it, but Modern Warfare 3 was really fun online as well. However, them taking away campaign in just so they can add in this battle royal or battle royale, or whatever you want to call it, way to play, is showing how desperate they are to try to keep a relevance, or even just try to keep maintaining their high expectations. Okay, they have this idea that it won't sell, and how could you blame them? Every game that's come out from Call of Duty as of like the past, I want to say 4 or 5, have been disliked all to hell. And the dislikes for each one, it seems like, just grows more and more and more. So instead of Activision or Treyarch or whoever the fuck's making this one listening to the fans and actually doing something, they're like actually going to make the game better by improving upon stuff people liked from the other game, they've listened to nothing. They've basically went around going, how can we make money? What's making the most money right now? There's no innovation. There's absolutely none. I wish Call of Duty would go to what made it great in the first place. They need to go back. And when I say they need to go back, I don't mean last generation. I mean the generation before, the 7th generation. Before all this online shit became a factor. They need to go back to those games, because a lot of people like the original Call of Duty. I am one of them. A lot of people. And that's where it started, and it was good then. And adding on the multiplayer faction blew it up even more because people started playing with other people. But the way they got into it is the one thing they're ripping out of it, which is campaign. A lot of people picked up Call of Duty because of the campaign. They heard about it and wanted to go play it and see what it was about. And it seems like ever since the multiplayer, you guys have been way more focused on the online playability of things. And while it works for Grand Theft Auto, it has not paid off for Call of Duty as of like 5 years now. Maybe even longer. People have their favorite Call of Duty game. Everybody does. Everybody has. Even if you're not a hardcore Call of Duty fan, my personal favorite is Ghost. I just like Ghost. I'm sorry if that offends people because they're like, oh, it's the worst one ever. It's a bad game to you, but I like it. I just like the campaign. Like I said, I understand where they're coming from by saying not everybody necessarily plays campaign anymore. But I want to say this because I don't think people understand. There is absolutely nothing that is going to be making any money from a year release game, a game released every year, that now derives and has to be online only to even play. This is a failure. A game they're going to charge you for. $60 full retail dollars for something that you can get for free. Think about that. Where's the value in Black Ops 4? There is none. It used to be the value was the campaign, because at least if you didn't and you got bored with online, you could still play the game by playing the campaign. And that is what a lot of people did. They played mainly online, but if they got bored or their friends weren't online, what can they do? They could play the campaign until their friends jump on. That's not a thing now. And the campaign, might not be worth $60, but you have the online play and you have a campaign mode. So you have two modes to choose from. Plus you had other modes like aliens, or you had zombies, which are still a thing. There were a lot of modes. And the fact is that all those modes being online is probably at tops, if they sold them individually, about $30. That means you're playing your basic Slayer from Halo, or you're playing Capture the Flag or some shit. Aliens or zombies could run you $10. This Battle Royale mode they want to add, it could run you $10 tops. Okay, so you're having to create these sub ways to play, these little subpar bullshit reasons to play this thing, because if you don't, you're looking at shit that is 100% free on phones and looks damn near as good graphically now. There is no value here. And I hope people are smart enough not to buy this fucking thing, because this is just going to create so much worse if you buy it. I'm not saying you can't like Call of Duty, but seriously, Call of Duty faithful, you guys are the ones who are the loudest about disliking shit, but you're also the ones dumb enough to go buy the shit that you're bitching about. Do you see why they don't listen to you? Because you literally go, I don't like what you're doing, but here's $60 because whatever fucking reason you want to give me. Whereas a lot of other genres don't have that. They don't. Okay? Halo 5. If you don't like Halo 5, you don't buy it, you're not playing Halo. But at least 343 can get the message, because they're not making any fucking money. Treyarch, Activision, whoever's making Call of Duty can't catch the message, because you morons tell them one thing, but then you do in your actions show another. You get what I'm saying to you? Why do you think I haven't bought a Call of Duty since Black Ops? And that is downloaded. It's a download thing. I had Ghost way back in the day, but I only paid $5 for it. I've had Black Ops 2, and I just didn't care for it. I like Black Ops 1 and I like Ghost, but I don't have Ghost, and Black Ops was a download. So when you consider that, you're not waiting, because the price will drop, and Black Ops 4, believe me, will drop dramatically fast if you don't buy it, because it has no value. It has no real retail value when games like Fortnite are free, when you can go on your phone and play other first-person shooter games that are probably about the same in some senses for free. There's no value here. And I hope you, Call of Duty faithful, can fucking get your shit in priority, because I hate seeing it. How in the fuck does Call of Duty sell as many copies as dislikes on YouTube? Obviously, you jackasses are, I'll hit the thumbs down button, but when it comes to purchasing it, double thumbs up, yes, we're doing that. How the fuck is a company supposed to know they're doing something wrong if you do that? I'll thumbs down your video on YouTube all day, but when it comes to the product and overall, I'm going to buy the damn thing. What the fuck? I've been waiting for Call of Duty to actually be something worth a damn. It will never become anything if you continually support dumb shit. Like, that's just plain as I can put it. I can't think of another way to put it, because everyone's so quick to be like, oh, I want Call of Duty to go do this or go do that. Then don't buy their shit until they do it. People still play Black Ops to this day, the first one. People still play Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, yes. They still play those games, the older ones. Why in the hell are you supporting this shit when it's not what you want? And like I said, I hope nobody's stupid enough to go out and buy Call of Duty day one because there's no value. You have to have value somewhere. Every game has to have value when you buy it. This one has none. Majority of the shit they're offering is free when you play it on a phone, or even sometimes free just to download. Warframe is free. Um, there's like a couple shooters that are free. That's just the only one that I know right off the top of my head. So there are free shooters all over the place, and they're online. What makes Call of Duty so fucking special? Like I said, if they broke it apart and they sold you those modes of playing, then they could release the overall game for 100% free because it's only online shoot 'em. There's no campaign. Basically, you should be able to download the ability to just play that game online with whatever. And then later on, they come out with those expansions like play zombies, play battle royale, play this, and make money doing that. But that just means it's the first ever console freemium that is normally something on cell phones. Think about that. They're trying their damnness right now to come up to a freemium. That's what it is. There's absolutely no value. I don't like the idea that this is what's happening. I don't, because you stupid Call of Duty faithfuls who bitch about one thing but go out and support the same fucking project make no fucking sense. If you're a Call of Duty fan and you don't buy the new Call of Duty because it's not what you want, then you're part of the solution. Congratulations. You're part of the solution, and they should understand that you're not going to purchase their shit until they do what it is you want them to do. But Call of Duty World War II sold just fine. Black Ops 3 sold just fine. Advanced Warfighter sold just fine. Even though when you go look at those videos, you see the dislike ratio is so much higher than the like. How do these games sell that well unless people are just fucking retarded and they just want to say something rather than sit back and say nothing, which would be the smart thing to do. You get what I'm saying to you? But like I said, I hope a lot of you out there just decide that this freemium game, which is what it is, ought to just be free. Unless they come out with a campaign, there's no reason to pay for Black Ops 4. Absolutely none. I'm sorry if that offends you, pisses you off, make you want to go on a little rampage and stomp around the house. I don't care. That's just the way I'm looking at it, because all these modes they're talking about are normally free. And I don't mean normally free when you buy the game. I mean free if you look hard enough, you'll find shit just like those that are free. So, anyway,